get started, I need you to get out your math notebook, a pencil, and for those guys that have handouts, I also need you to get out your scissors and cut out the terms that we're about to talk about, okay? So let's get started. Today we are talking about algebraic equations. Now I know it's scary, so let's take like 5 seconds just to have a screaming fit because we're just terrified of this term. Ready? So ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, this is so scary! Are we good? Okay, now that it's out of your system, let's get to work. What is an algebraic equation? Anybody tell me? It's a good guess. Let's break it down. Let's not talk about algebraic equations yet. Let's talk about just equations. Now, does anybody know what an equation is? Y'all kind of talked about this last year in 2nd grade, so I know y'all might be familiar with it, but some of you might not. That's okay. All right, let's figure it out. An equation is a statement of an equality containing one or more variables. Now, a better way to state this, that way you'll understand it a lot easier, is this equals that. All right, so let's get some examples written down so y'all know exactly what we're talking about here. All right, so 4 plus 6 equals 10. What is this? What is this right here? Jacob, that's right. It's just a simple math problem. That's all an equation is. It's just a math problem, right? So, let's look at another one. 5 plus 5 equals 3 plus 7. This is just another equation. What does 5 plus 5 equal? Tiffany, that's right. Equals 10. Jessica, what does 3 plus 7 equal? Good job, 10. So, does 10 equal 10? It sure does. So this side equals that side, doesn't it? This equals that. Now let's look at another one. 14 minus 4 equals 8 plus 2. 14 minus 4 equals what? 10. And 8 plus 2 equals 10. Does this equal that? Yes, ma'am, it does. All right, now let's look at one more, okay? It's going to be kind of tricky. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all probably know this. 10 plus 5 equals 10. It's just another math equation. Just a simple equation. All right, guys. So y'all finish writing that down for me. Now that we've talked about equations, let's talk about something else. A variable. Ooh, a spooky term. Not just a variable, but a missing variable. Now, what is that, y'all might ask, huh? All it is an alphabetic character or a symbol that represents a missing number. One of the most common variables or missing variables that is used in math is the plain old X. You'll see this one most frequently, but you might also see a Y or a Z, and maybe even just a A or a B or a C. Sometimes you'll see question marks or maybe even an @ sign. These are all symbols or characters that can be used to represent a missing variable. Y'all get this all down? Make sure y'all let me know if you're not staying up. I can give you a couple more seconds. We all good? All right, perfect. So now that we've talked about a missing variable and what an equation is, let's talk about algebraic equations. An algebraic equation is an equation that includes one or more missing variables. Now, what does that look like? Does anybody think or know what that might look like? All right, here's some examples. X plus 5 equals 10. That's actually an algebraic equation. Now, I know you all know the answer to this, but we'll get back to this in a second. Another example would be something like this. 10 minus question mark equals 8. This is our missing variable. Our missing variable in this whole thing is our equation, which creates an algebraic equation. All right, let's do one more example, okay? So 5 plus a plus 3 equals 10. So 5 plus a plus 3 equals 10. Here's our missing variable, and this whole thing is our equation. Does everybody have that written down? Perfect. All right, guys. So now that we know what an algebraic equation is, let's do a few sample problems or examples, solve them as a class. All right, so our first problem, we just talked about it a second ago. X plus 5 equals 10. Now, who knows that answer? Who can tell me? Balin. That's right. X equals 5. But we can't just say that. We got to figure out how to solve it, right? So what we do when solving an algebraic equation in addition is we subtract on both sides. So we do minus 5 here and minus 5 here. So what's 5 minus 5? Jesse. That's right, it's 0. And what's 10 minus 5, Mariah? Good, that's 5. So we bring this x down, bring our missing variable down, and x equals 5. Now that was pretty simple, wasn't it? Yeah, it's not so scary. No reason to be afraid of those terms. Let's solve another one. So let's do 23 plus question mark, equals 32. Miss Watson's getting ahead of herself. Right, so Jacob, what do? Subtract 23. Do I do it just on one side or do I do it on both? Yes, I do it on both. That's right. Don't doubt yourself. You got it. All right, so Tiffany, what's 23 minus 23? Yeah, that's right, it's 0. And what is 32 minus 23? Now, I know y'all know how to do this, but I'm going to make sure y'all know how to solve this, all right? So we can't take 3 away from 2. So we're going to have to borrow here, which makes the 3 a 2 and the 2 a 12. So what's 12 minus 3? Rainy. That's right, baby. It is 9. And what's 2 minus 2? It's 0. So we bring that missing variable down. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Question mark equals 9. So our missing variable is 9. Now let's try another problem here. Y'all got this written down? Perfect. Okay. So this one's going to be a little tougher. 153 plus A equals 286. Now, let's see, Bailey, what is the first thing I need to do? Minus which number? The 286 or the 153? That's right, 153. Subtract 153 on just one side or both sides? Yes, both sides. Good job. All right, so if we take 153 away from 153, what are we left with? 0. That's right. 286 minus 153. What's 6 minus 3? Oh, y'all know this. 3. What's 8 minus 5? Oh, come on, guys. 3. Y'all know this. And what's 2 minus 1? 1. Woo woo. What number is that? 133. All right. So we bring our what do we do, guys? That's right. Bring that variable down. So we got A equals 133. Now, how do we know for sure that this equals that? What's a good way to figure it out? Does anybody know? Good. Plug in the number to the missing variable. So what's 153 plus 133? It's a good way to solve it, to make sure you know you got the right answer. 3 minus 3 is what? Or excuse me, 3 plus 3 is 6. 5 plus 3 is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. What's our answer? Is this the same answer as we got up here? It sure is. Good job, guys. All right, let's do one more, but I want y'all to help me with it. All right, I need a number. Somebody give me a number. Somebody give me a number. Come on. 85. All right, now I need a missing variable. Question mark. Good job. Okay. Now I need a number on this side, but it's got to be bigger. So 115. Okay. Good. Now what do we do? That's right. We subtract. Just on one side? No, y'all got this. On both sides. Good job. What does this equal? Good. What does this equal? What? Wait, what? Okay. 11 minus 8. What does that equal? What's our number? What do we do? Bring it down. Downtown. All right. Question mark equals 30. Our missing variable is what? 30. Good job. And how do we check it? Good. Add it in. 85 plus 30 equals what? 5 plus 0, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we have our answer? That's right. Good job, guys. All right. That's about all we got time for right now. So go ahead and pack up your stuff. Y'all get ready to move on to your next class.